Hi guys, Ian at Paint Tape. We are going to show you guys how we clean a machine in 3 minutes. Okay, it sounds crazy, but every time I've shown people how to do this, it's kind of like a aha moment. The penny drops. I know it sounds crazy, it's a bit of common sense. Once I show you, you'll just be like, yeah. One of the things we've found is that we've done the calculations for ourselves and a lot of other decorators. Most decorators reckon they spend about 20 minutes cleaning the machine. We do it in 3, saving you 17 minutes. If you do the maths over the course of the year and you're sad, like I am, you'll find that that adds up between 4 and 5 days. So do the maths, do the money. This one tip will save you an absolute fortune. Cool, let's do this. So what we need is the machine we just finished spraying, it's still under pressure, it's still in the paint. All we need is a bucket of dirty water, which we've been using throughout the course of the day, not a problem. We need a bucket of clean water, we need a small bucket with a rag, and we need an adjustable wrench, just to remove the manifold filter. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do, which technically isn't the cleaning part, it is, but it's not, is change over from paint just to dirty water. So we've got to get the rest of the paint back in the bucket. So let's do that first. Intake tube in there, dump tube in here, okay, turn the pressure down, dump it. Okay, that can go in there. I find it easier to remove the whole guard, okay. Pull the trigger, turn it in line. Okay, so now technically what's in the machine is just dirty water and in the line is dirty water. So let's remove the paint. Let's slide it over one more. This time what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a little clean, okay, just the filter, okay, just give the rock stopper, as we call them, just a quick clean. These dogleg brushes are awesome. Okay, pull the clean tab. This time we're going to pull this out, but we're going to let the water drain. It's only draining from the top here. The rest of it is full of dirty water. That goes in there. This stays in the dirty water. Now what we do is we take a rag. Not all machines are like this, but we find sometimes that water just drops out. Okay, turn it to dump. Take your spanner. Just loosen it a bit. What we're going to do is we're going to clean the manifold filter first. Okay. So let's just have a look. That's not bad actually. So we just drop it in the water, give it a clean, remove the spring. What we do is, because there's stuff in the bottom there that's not particularly good, we take a bit of water, we use the spring. Do that a couple of times. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're actually going to flush it a lot more, okay? I'm more than happy with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with that filter. It's all good. Drop it back in, back on top. Okay. Not overly precious. That's nice and clean at this point. Just nip that a little bit. There. Right, this is the trick. Okay. So this is in clean water. We've got to clean, obviously, the inline filter. So what we do is drop the trigger guard, and then what we do is we start removing the head. The head we take off, okay? We drop in the little bucket, we remove the filter, drop it in the little bucket. The remainder, the handle, with no head or anything, we drop in the dirty water, we turn it to inline, and we're finished. That is fine. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, that's absolutely fine. That's not much different than what we've got here. I can carry on running it. We could run the whole thing. The point is, because you've removed the head and the filter and you've dropped it in, you've got a massive hole as opposed to pulling the trigger and having a tiny hole. So now, as soon as I start turning this for self-cleaning, I could go start putting all my stuff away. I could be tidying up. As soon as you've taken off the head, you've dropped it in and you've turned that, as far as I'm concerned, we're done. It's just self-cleaning. The only other thing that I do is, because we've got dirty water in here, again, I just turn this to the dump position. All done. So now all I'm going to do is take the head and the filter. So again, it's all nice and clean. Pull this head off. Just drop it in there just to give it a little rinse. Drop the filter back in. And crank the head back on. Refix the trigger guard. Put the lock on. We're done. That's how we clean our machines in 3 minutes. So there you go, guys. You'll save yourself an absolute fortune in time and money. We've got loads of this stuff. Come and see us.